again. We find ourselves back in the Duke's archives, near the Crystal Cave. During the last episode, we were attempting to find a specific golem, a crystal golem that contains an item we need. And I believe I may have figured out where I've gone wrong with it at this point. We are still in the Duke's archives now. And let us warp back to the Undead Parish, back to Andre, the blacksmith here. For whatever reason, I thought when we had passed by the Hydra, dozens of episodes ago now, far too many episodes. For whatever reason, when we passed by the Hydra, I thought we had already defeated the golem in the cave behind him, which releases a lady to whom the item we're looking for belongs, I believe. But I don't know if that's the case. I think I may have been misremembering. So we are back at Andre's palace here, his mansion, for lack of a better term. Let's see if we have anything to deliver to him before we move along. No, he doesn't want my, whatever this was, crystal ember. That's fine. I understand, Andre. But we can at least get some repair out of him. Thank you, my friend. Let's see, what else is he working with? Oh, sure. Hello again, welcome back. And happy birthday, again. If I may. If I may be so bold. So we are headed back down to where we first defeated the first of two Hydras, the second of which is still not defeated, as of now. It's still on my to-do list. To slay. I believe we'll have to take out this guy, lest he chase us down the cliffside. We can't have that. Alright. Now we should be able to go this way. Because I double-checked, we had passed by the very first crystal golem you see in the Duke's archives, right after that tusk bonfire there. Should actually be the one we need. That should be the one that drops the broken pendant here. But not until the lady is already released from this golem on the other side of the world, or wherever this is. So hopefully this whole sequence will suddenly fall into place and make sense here, after we do the requisite first part of it, that I have so lazily missed. And the small hint that you may need to come back here and do this is the fact that the crystal golems surrounding the Hydra are rather out of place until you get to Seath's domain there beyond the Duke's archives. In the Crystal Cave, these guys don't really seem to have an origin point. So it's the only hint you really get that these are kind of connected areas and you may need to investigate further. There's probably a better way of saying all of that. Hello again, welcome back. These guys have very little health compared to their brethren we have been fighting near the Duke's archives. I adjust my microphone as he rushes at me with ill intent. Ooh. Beefy. I'm going to call you Beef Charles. Alas, he's dead. And I'm not shelling out for the tombstone, so the legend of Beef Charles dies here. With him. I will tell no one. Tell no one what I have seen. It is a much-needed shower. I think we can all agree. This is the arena where we fought the first Hydra there, you may remember. Maybe brimming with nostalgic memories even now. It's okay. Let it wash over you. It'll pass. So, this is the golem that, for whatever reason, I thought we had fought. I thought we had released a woman from it, and spoken with her. But I must be misremembering. But it should begin the quest line here, if we can survive. I was hoping that one might do it before he got it off, but okay. So that should release a woman. There we go.
So, it is thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Oolacile. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home,
Well, certainly.
Oolacile, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge.
Good evening. Welcome back.
With thine approval, would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes, please.
Thanks. I am pleased.
I would love to learn some ancient sorceries.
Shout. Engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Okay. So now let's try going back to the Duke's archives. I don't know why I seem to remember having done that. Perhaps I am being attacked with false memories that are not my own, from an exterior source. Or perhaps I lost a saved game, who knows? There is one other thing we could look at while we're over on this side of the world here. There's another element to the Dark Root Garden that we've kind of been avoiding because at the time it was filled with human protectors who we could not quite contend with. It may have changed. It may be easier to take out these guys now, and we could explore the upper level here. I do believe there is one more optional boss in this area, but it's one that I do not necessarily want to tangle with. One that I believe should be left alone, if at all possible. It makes me sad to think about killing. So I'm not sure if we want to deal with that, or if we perhaps just want to rush back. Ooh, here's something to pick up. If we perhaps just want to rush back to the Duke's archives directly, and leave poor Sif to his slumber. Her slumber? I'm not sure. Their slumber. Let's do that for now. Let me just make sure that I am now on the right path to unlock the whole Abyss Walker nonsense. And then we'll figure out where to go from there. Ah yes, the many bushes, the many shrubberies of the upper level. I have not forgotten you all. You will be getting a Christmas card. Alright, and we're back in old familiar territory here. So let us try this. We don't want to be on the other end of the Duke's archives. We actually want to be back on the front. Let's try on Orlando, and we'll make our way through the Tusk corridor once more. So how did your party go earlier, if it was such a thing? Your social event? Is it still ongoing, I suppose, is the question. As we make our way across the long, lonely courtyards of An Orlando, once more. Likely not for the last time, I'm sure. Really getting my thigh exercises in here. I'm sure you've all had this dream, as I have. And then you turn to the left, and the dream continues. We've all been here. Alright, just in case I die foolishly, let us sink. Aha. I am glad it was semi-successful, and you are home safe. So let's see if this guy now has a little something for us. A little token of his affection. Bonk. Take that, podium. Lectern, whatever you are. Bonk. Alright, who else? Who now? Okay. Well, no. One more. I just got excited. Down, boy. Okay. Let's cross to the other side. Get his attention. There it is. Much better when you've actually paid attention to the prerequisites and remember events correctly. There's no chance of that for me, so we'll just keep going. So now that I have the broken pendant, we can take a short detour back to that area near the Hydra here. Let's see what we find. I believe this can be done any time in that sequence. You just need to have killed the Hydra, then you need to kill the golem, or crack open the golem and release Dusk of Oolacile there. And after you've spoken to her, he should drop that pendant once you've made it to the Duke's archives. Obviously, you need to have the Lord Vessel. Blah, blah, blah. Once you have the broken pendant, you can return to the Hydra area. And at the moment, I'm not sure if the undead perish or that, if we can even get to it. Maybe we can't. The hidden one behind the Darkroot Garden must not be a warp bonfire. That's fine. We'll go the undead perish route. And thank you, I appear to have gotten an emote. Let me send it here. A Love Blondelle. for my collection. My growing collection. And welcome. Alright, back down past Andre here. I suppose since we're right at a bonfire, I should take the chance to spend some souls. Getting a little ridiculous here in my hoarding. Oh, I think I want to do a dexterity instead. Keep them slowly climbing up together. We are headed down past Andre, as previously advertised, through the room that is now lacking a Titanite demon. Oh, Titanite demon, how I miss you so. I'm very, very sorry that you had to go. Oh, Titanite demon, I cut you down, and now I am wearing a permanent frown. I miss him. No thank you. I don't want anything you learned from Bulbasaur. Get out of here. I don't want any of your super effective fog spore attacks. Stop it. Okay, back down the cliffside. Hope my knees don't give out and we tumble right off the edge there. Could happen at any moment. I'm fairly certain they've added an old knees mechanic. A random chance every time you begin to sprint. That would be like the most annoying thing ever, and yet it's a feature. It's a feature of real life. Thinking of it in a game, you're like, why would they add that? And yet, in our own grand simulation, apparently it's necessary. Almost made it back to our crystal friends. You just hit 20,000 num-nums. My goodness. Why, that will buy you a new car. I wish. I wish that my num-nums had such value. Now, that's a weird sentence to say. To hear yourself saying through some earphones. Ever have one of those dreams where you wake up and you're saying, something about num-nums? I'm having one of those weird dreams right now. How did you all get in here? I'm trying to sleep. Give me back my bathing cap. I need it to sleep. Okay, let's see if there's anything waiting for us beyond the lake now. Pond? Who knows? Oh no, there's another one. I'm so sorry. For a moment I thought that was the same one. But it has gone around again. Let's see what's coming up next here that we can sing about. I'm just splish, splish, splashing through the Hydra Lake. And I'm looking for some monsters for whose life to take. Huh, that is strange. Getting a knock on my door. My apologies. I'm going to become all hushed. Give me one moment. continue to be hushed for just a moment, but I'm hoping they've moved along by now. I'm not expecting any packages, so let's see what's beyond this gate for us here. If you'll pardon my suddenly more intimate journey. Oh. The wacky inflatable arm of time has grabbed me and pulled me backwards through the ages. Apparently to a sanctuary garden where a new bonfire awaits. And it's warpable. That's very nice. At least out. So what terrifying beastie awaits us? Ah, immediate fog wall. That's a good sign, I'm sure. Okay, immediate boss as soon as you enter the kingdom. Now that looks like a weapon tail, if ever I've seen one. Yikes. Please sip. Please do sip. There we go. Okay. Out of stamina. Out of so much stamina. Yikes. Some interesting combos at play. I am not getting much of a chance to do anything. I sure would like to get a Chaos Storm off. Darn, that was kinda close, but not close enough. And that didn't take off nearly enough damage. I'm just constantly sipping. It's really my only power move here. Oh, too far away. Mm-hmm. Oh, just barely got a little taste on him. Come on now. You can die. I believe in you. I believe you can die. So close, come on. Ah. That was way, way too close. And pardon my tense, clenched silence for so long. Yikes. I am very glad we got past him. Okay, let me catch up. Hello, welcome. Yes, I did beat Grave Lord Nito, but just barely. Again, quite clenched throughout the entirety of the battle. Is there anything I need to pick up in here? I'm assuming I came from that door. I appear to be hearing some sort of duck alarm in the distance. No idea what that is. Maybe it's just in my head. Okay, doesn't look like anything to pick up. Let's try this way, but I may be getting it backwards. It may be through the stone structure there. I can't remember exactly where we came out. I guess it was a sort of rooty tunnel, so this may be it. This may be where we popped out, and this is the way forward. Who knows? While we're here, let's take a look. I'm sure that's it. All right. So hopefully that will be a full boss that will not return every time. And where are we now? Oolacile Sanctuary. Sounds lovely. Looks lovely, if slightly sinister. Ah, a mushroom gentleman. Hello. Are you going to attack me? Or are you friendly?
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come?
A mushroom lady. My apologies.
Human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah,
If these
Princess
narrow
Dusk
gender
said
constructs can be applied to
all
fungi.
precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must
How dare
ask,
he?
couldst thou once more play the savior?
Have I ever played the Savior? Is that a thing I'm known for doing?
Thank you. I am
Sure.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
guardian of this sanctuary.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Godmother to Princess Dusk.
It's not
I
quite
shall
the name
assist
I
thee to
expected,
my
but sure,
utmost,
it makes sense.
For I am one with the sorceries of Oolacile.
Oh, lovely. Mushroom sorceries. I'll happily take it. So these must be miracles, I'm assuming. Or maybe they're just a new category of sorceries? I'm not sure.
Thou
I am,
shouldst see an abyss was begat of the ancient beast. Knight Artorius came to stop this. Without doubt he will be swallowed by... Indeed, still, I have...
The abyss may be unstoppable.
May the
Well, I will do my
flames
best.
guide thee.
Okay, good. Another bonfire. Lovely. This one seems centrally located. Nice breezeways. Lovely wainscoting. Perhaps it's warpable from the outside. Sanctuary garden. Nice. Okay. At least I can get to that one, even if not this one. Let us continue on ahead for a short while. It's a very lovely area with, I'm sure, many very deadly enemies that won't be lovely at all to face. Oh wow, this actually looks like dark root. I wonder if it's just back in time in the same garden. Back when it must have been referred to as the Royal Wood, I suppose. Have some gardeners. Hello, gentlemen. I'm not here to mess up the hedges. I'm just here to kill anything that moves. I promise. As long as the hedges don't move, they're safe. Used to be a lot more flowers in the long, long ago, it seems. They've died off since, I suppose. Or at least it's so foggy now, no one can see them. Oh, that was bad. That was bad for me and my bones. Every part of my bones. Nope. Bad boy. Okay, I'd better just try to get rid of this guy. Ah, too early. And the reverse shot. Interesting. Interesting choice. Ah. Direct hit. Despite my best efforts. There we go. Ah, I always forget that one. That's two now. That's two free ones you've gotten. No more. Almost got a third in. He really did. And you don't have anything for me? No housewarming gift? That's rude. But I guess I did just burst into your home and kill you, so maybe I should have brought the gift. Hooray! You're free from this life. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Absolute freedom. At least until the next time I happen to sit at a bonfire, and then bam, you're shackled back into your physical body. A shambling corpse. Just longing for death. Okay. Bit of a structure. And a large canyon. Large. I had trouble saying that. I've forgotten some basic words. It's been a long day. Oh, interesting. Try jumping. I don't wanna. I'm sure I should. I should be jumping. I'll have to remember that for when I'm feeling braver. There are a lot of gardeners out here. A lot of folks on the payroll here in the Royal Wood. I am not seeing a way across. There it is. I just had to announce my impatience out loud. A lot of flowers. More gardeners. And certain death. Almost certainly death. Let's just try to sneak past here onto the other side. Hi! Never mind that plan. Okay. What a surprise. And I thought I could sneak past. They sure showed me. Oh, yikes. Ah, and he decided he really wanted to go for it at the end there. He had enough of waiting. That's weird. Some sort of residue. Or crystal or something. Ah, giant shears. They've upgraded from the pitchforks. They're now using giant shears. Sort of abyssal mist rising from the canyon over here. I'm sure you've noticed. I'm just pointing it out. So I guess this would be like where the stairs are up to that hidden bonfire. But they must not have been built yet here in the past. So I regrettably have no shortcut or safety, since I am a man out of time. Please stop. Please stop before I die. Completely. Okay. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Gardening is not as relaxing as it used to be. It's gotten complicated over the last decade or so. By political strife. Goodness me, I wish that some stairs existed. It's fine. It's fine. I'll struggle on ahead. So I don't know if this is an entire kingdom that has since ceased to exist, if this is Oolacile or whatever they're talking about. I don't recall seeing a giant kingdom off the edge here, but I'm maybe misremembering once more. Oh, that's a whole lot of them at once. Okay. Not necessarily what I wanted. Let's just try to skirt past these guys for now. I'm sure that will get me in a bad situation in a second. I'm gonna risk it. Interesting. So we are lower down in the canyon now. And can in fact now reach the bottom, it seems. Can just barely reach your bottom, Mr. Canyon. I have no clue what would be waiting for us beyond that fog wall. Is that... I dare not hope that would be the distant light of a bonfire there. It's likely just a trap. Probably intended to make you think exactly that. Safety? Sanctuary? No? Wow. Hot. That's my favorite kind of aesthetic, right there. Hello,
Let me guess.
handsome stranger.
Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past.
I cannot even answer. I am lost in his eyes. This is... Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that's what happened.
Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But
The gentle upturn of his smirk, I'm mesmerized.
Did you happen
Tell me
across
more.
Knight Artorias, the legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
May I please have your hat? Is the question I'd like to ask.
What did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
Okay. What do you have for me? Little humanity. Good, good. And some arrows.
So long.
But no bonfire, I suppose. No, you're not into that kind of thing? Fair enough. If there is any possibility that I could take your hat, you just let me know. I'll leave you my card. And back up. Back up the other side. This must be where we first walked in, yes. So there's a little underside bridge here to escape the Guardians. I dearly appreciate it. So we can make our way back across any time now. To the fog wall there. That might put us fairly close to the bonfire, in fact. If we needed to try for something. No, thank you. So I'm not sure where else we should perhaps look first before we continue through the fog wall. I did not grab that item on the way, regrettably. There's a lot more down below. I suppose I could take the elevator back across, because otherwise I'm just going to get stuck if that's the way I'm heading anyway. And then we can perhaps go down into the canyon floor here. Try to think about this at all. Hello and welcome back to the befriendment. In parentheses, ongoing. ... Question mark? Exclamation point and then an asterisk, but then there's no footnote. Ooh, mysterious. Why is there an asterisk but no footnote? I don't even know. Okay, so I want to go this way and down, I do believe. Save the fog wall for a second. And see what terrible thing awaits me on the canyon floor. Oh, there's some sort of dog. Some sort of dog thing. Let's see if we can grab this first. Without being cornered like an angry raccoon. There we go. It's a slightly more alive seeming. Dirty, sure, but not as hollow as the dogs of my time. Also kind of seem to have a vein of gold running through their backs. If I was a prospector, I'd be salivating right now. Sadly, I am not a prospector, despite that vicious rumor going around. Who told you that I was a prospector? Was it Steve? Oh, Steve. Okay. Pooch be nimble, pooch be quick. I'm sorry I said pooch be nimble, pooch be quick. I feel the need to apologize for that. Anyone with a sensitive constitution may have been offended. Because it does sound quite dirty. Let's just be honest. I thought I had him there for a second. I thought I could move on. Every time. They have the perfect amount of time to stun me slightly with that shield block and then dodge as soon as I'm able to swing. Like a perfect dance. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something along this whole section. There's really nothing to pick up or see. Okay. I'll trust you. Surely you're tricking me in some way. Yes, there we go. There's the trick. It's too beautiful and serene. I really don't want to fight a dragon right now. Is that an inevitability at this point? I don't know if I'm mentally prepared, emotionally ready. I also have no idea how to slide at this point. I'm sure there is some way to slide. I've forgotten it. Because those man-serpents could slide. And I'm jealous. Yeah, this definitely looks like I'm about to fight a dragon. Ah, with no Estus flasks. So, that's gonna end real quickly and badly and lose me 3 humanity. No matter what I do there. Well, this has been a fun exploratory mission. I think we had better backtrack slightly. Oh, the laddering. The endless laddering. Gives me some time to think about what I've done. The many lives I've trampled. The orphans I've created with my selfishness. And back to the killing. All right. That was refreshing. So now we know, down at the canyon floor appears to be a, I want to say dragon boss battle, but they could definitely be surprising me. The old switcheroo at the last minute. But I want to say dragon boss battle that way. Caution. So no idea what would be beyond the fog wall. We could try to get that other item up here, perhaps, if we're not being too terribly attacked. And then just to make sure, there's nothing over here, right? Right. Looks that way. Okay, so let me try to grab this item. And then I'm not sure what our options are, really. We could peek beyond the fog wall, but I don't really want to get stuck forever. With almost 40,000 on me. He says, flaunting it. Oh, look at me. Look at me with my monocle and my many, many souls. Bring me a creme de menthe dew. I don't know. Is a creme de menthe fancy? I have no clue. It sounds fancy. Let's try to grab whatever this is. Without being pierced in our able buttocks. My, that's an able buttocks. Unpierced, is it? Oh, why, fantastic. What? Who were those gentlemen having like a Craigslist exchange? I don't understand this scenario at all. I've gotten lost along the way. Okay, that looks like it. That is a long way down into the foggy nothing. So we've kind of been that way. I think we've picked up most everything. However, I'm not sure if that is a flower or an item that I'm looking at right there. Could be a flower. Could be an item. And I still can't tell. Aha, it is in fact a gardener's body. Well, fine. Not necessarily a requirement, but I'm glad we checked. So this may be one way we haven't gone yet. Ah, that was dumb. That was dumb and hasty. Wish I had some Estus. My throat is parched, and I am craving a sip. You can't fool me. I see you walking around down here. Using your legs to ambulate, how dare you? You sick piece of... I don't know exactly. Oh, Elizabeth's mushroom. I wonder if she would like that back. Oh, Elizabeth, would you like your mushroom? I don't mean for that to be offensive. I don't know what to call a mushroom merchant. Small gap. That's not a nickname I'm trying out for the mushroom merchant, just FYI. Ah, not what I wanted. I was really hoping to jump there. I've decided to roll directly into the pit instead. That'll happen sometimes. That will happen. A shroom dealer, yes, that's the one. The mycoid merchant. The merchant of myceliums. Okay, would you like your mushroom back? Hi. I've died in what is sure to be a legendary embarrassment.
If there's anything I can do,
How about you take this
never
mushroom
hesitate
off my
to
hands?
ask.
It's good that you've been watching me and know that I'm struggling. Thank you.
Far from a time, there are many things, but I know that I must not. The perils of our time
Yes.
are overwhelming.
Much like Doc Brown, you'll spoil your dinner if I tell you about the future, so... My lips are sealed, madam. So she does not want her mushroom. Let us check, if it says what it's for here. Or even what category of thing it is. There we go. Greatly restores HP. Invigorates the flesh and restores HP for a limited duration, like it would regenerate over time for a while or something. I'm sure that would come in handy in all manner of places. I wonder where exactly I'm supposed to use the one unique one I appear to have. Let me try something, hoping that this sanctuary garden at least is warp-toable. Let me jump back to Firelink briefly. Because we do have a Firekeeper soul. I forgot we picked one up in Big Hat Logan's cell. And I have not gone back to use it yet. Let us do so, if it allows it. Aha, using an HP restore item in the dragon battle. There is a strong contender for sure. Hey, I found Ziegland. Do you want to know where Ziegland is? Oh no, you are Ziegland. Okay. I keep making that mistake. I'm sorry. I've not found your father again. I'm actually a little bit worried about him myself, if I'm being honest with you. Let me see here real quick if there's a way I'm supposed to answer this before I put my onion friend in danger, as I have been doing. I don't want to do that. Answer yes or no, but if you answer no, her path will end. Answer yes, and she will leave Firelink. After you've saved Siegmeyer from Lost Izalith, come back to Firelink to find her there again. Okay, so I'm gonna say yes, I suppose. I hope I'm on the right path. Let us try that.
Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble.
Oh, he's not caused me any trouble at all. I love him dearly. Give him my regards, do. So I'm thinking we will likely see them again in Lost Izalith, or at least Siegmeyer. Okay. Really, really hoping that's the right thing to do. You never can be sure. Your first playthrough through a Souls game is always filled with confusion. Semi-intentionally. That's kind of part of the experience and the difficulty of it, is that you don't know anything that's going on, or who belongs to who, or where, or why. But as you continue to play in, New Game Plus, or if you're paying any attention at all, it begins to make sense. Yes, please, let's do. So now we are at +4 Estus, which I greatly appreciate. Let us now see if we can warp back. Good, we have Sanctuary Garden and Oolacile Sanctuary. I think we want the latter. And let's see if we can get our pile back at least. Coming up on another hour here with you. We'll have to... Pardon me. We'll have to decide where we want to cut it off exactly. Before or after various fog wall attempts. I don't really want to anger any guardians, if I can help it. Just want to slip on past. I'm curious if there's a way to activate these. Maybe just after... There we go. I was exactly that, wondering if there's a way to activate them from above. You must just need to have stepped on it at all, and then it's fine. Makes sense, I suppose. So I think I was across and then back up, if I'm remembering correctly. I may not be. But let's try this way. And going up. Going out. So I must have been just down here somewhere. Looks like a crystal lizard. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Got him. Beautiful. Okay, I don't think it was that way. I think we skirted around the other side of the pit. Whatever this is. So this is going to probably anger some gardeners. Oh, that was really, really close. Okay. Ham. I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? No, no, no. Let's not. Okay. Where are my souls? Really hope I can jump instead of rolling this time. Let's try the gap one more time. Gotta get myself a new pair of skinny jeans. Now come on. Up, up and over. Let's think upward thoughts. There you go. Lovely. I've got the gloves and now the helm. Collect the whole set. Be the first on your block. I always thought that was a strange way to market children's toys. Be the first on your block, then you can rub it in everyone else's face. Haha, look neighbors, I got one before you. Like, okay. Sure, that makes me want to buy it more, I guess. Also think you might need a little therapy, but yeah, okay. Who among us could not do with a little therapy? Let's be honest. I don't have enough hands to raise. Not since the accident. So many mosses and things. I've lost hours of my life just to pillaging your poor bodies for mosses. And sure, I'm bragging about it. Wow, that did nothing to him. It did nothing but hurt my feelings. Oh, there's another one. Let's go this way. Ah, I don't want it. I don't want it. And I'm out. Okay. Now it's getting holy again. And they've left. They have abandoned me. I see how it is. As soon as you've had your fun, you just cast me aside. Oh, I really wanted that to do it. I also really wanted that to do it. Yikes. Don't fall in a hole. Now let's take another sip. We can spare it now. Sure, it'll be fine. Stay down, you brute. And you. What have I told you about hammering me? Told you it would come back to bite you in the ass, and here I am. Alright, I'm done shouting at the trees now. My apologies. Done shouting at the bushes and statuary. In all likelihood, I'll probably be shouting at the bushes and statuary some more. Go, Goth! Gouge. Not sure how to pronounce that, but we have his arrows. Let's see if we can drop down here. Little shortcut. So we've been down there. The only place we may not have been is like this side of... This side, to be repetitive. This side of this side, we still need to explore. And we got leggings. Lovely. Ah, and we got really badly concussed. We got two things, leggings and very badly concussed. Oh, there's a few holes in my unpunctured buttocks. We had such a good thing going there. But now we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Buttocks, I'm afraid to say. So I'm going to call that good. I'm going to call that fairly well explored. We picked up some items. We know some things now that we did not know before. Boy, am I excited to utilize this information in the future. I'm not sure why I sound so sarcastic about it. I'm just very tired of people chasing me, is all. Let's get back to some safety in the lovely sanctuary of Oolacile. Okay. So I'm hoping we can maybe find something else to grind, or something else to spend these souls on. In fact, let's go ahead and repair while we're at it. Never know when that will come in handy. And we have a likely dragon fight at the base of the canyon, and then we have a fog wall to check out. I wish that I could check it out now without so much humanity on the line. Maybe we could find some bonfires to kindle or something, some way to use that. However, I think I will go ahead and call it quits for now. My apologies to bail on you, but I very, very much appreciate that you came with me on this journey. Once again, we are detouring from the main path, but hopefully it will lead to some useful items. Not sure why exactly the Crimson Sealer has told us to come seek out Artorias, but I'm sure it will all make sense in time. Thank you again, and I will see you back here in the lovely garden of Oolacile next time. Bye for now.